Hi there. Do you believe in miracles? Do you believe in unexpected gifts? I mean, think about it this way. Have you ever gone through a period in your life that was stressful, that was really difficult, and you weren't sure whether the light at the end of the tunnel was the end of the tunnel or whether it was a train coming towards you? I mean, have you ever been in that stressful place without the answers, not knowing what to do about a scenario? Well, I want to share a quick story with you, but before I do, let me share this. I was taught as a boy that I could talk to God. I was taught as a young boy growing up that God is in the details of our lives. But I was also taught that if you ask, you shall receive. And I have found that to be true throughout my whole life. But I remember this moment in time. We were between clients. We were in a valley. Times were really tough. I was stressed. I wasn't sleeping at night. And my son, throwing something across the room, hit me right in the mouth and it snapped my big front tooth in half. I was not expecting this. I was frustrated, of course, for a second, but really it just stressed me out. Like, now I have to pay for this bill, which meant I had to go to a kind of a cosmetic type dentist to make sure it was done nice and properly and so forth. And I didn't have the funds to do it, but couple days went by and I needed to get it done, so I just resigned to pay with my credit card. I was stressing about it, but I had to do what I had to do. I remember I went into the dentist and I sat down. They started the procedure. They fixed my tooth. He held up a mirror. I looked at it. I said, "Oh, that looks beautiful." And then I handed him back the mirror, and as I was getting ready to leave, I said, "Thank you, sir." And I was getting ready to leave. As I was still sitting there, he tapped me on the thigh and he said, "TJ, this is on me today." I said, "Excuse me, what?" He said, "I don't know. I have this impression to give this to you as a gift today." I said, No, you don't need to do that. I've got it. It's fine." He didn't know my plight or anything. He said, "No, TJ, you've done a lot of good in the community and with the youth in the community and so forth. It's just my way of giving back." I knew he was serious. Tears started to form in my eyes. The mood changed. He could feel it. I think he tapped me again on my thigh when he saw the tears coming. Man, it was really, that time was such a difficult time. He had no idea, but for whatever reason, he felt that impression and he acted on it. I remember walking out to my car that day. I was grateful, but I was also humbled. I sat in my car and I put my head down and I pointed to the sky and it said, "Thank you. If you ask, you shall receive." Not that I was expecting that, but sometimes the Lord uses mortals, other human beings that get impressions that act as angels in the place of God. They receive these impressions that can lift us and lift the lives of others. And you know what the special thing is? You too can also have that choice of being an angel. You can notice someone that is struggling or not having a great day, and you can say hello, or you can give them a smile, or you can help them with their groceries, or whatever the scenario is, big or small. I invite you to consider paying it forward, that get outside your own world a little bit and find a way to serve others. And as you do that, I promise you, you will find more joy in your life by doing that than always being focused on ourselves. Okay? So just believe in miracles. If you're in a struggle right now, believe in possibilities. Remember, when there's winter doesn't last forever. There's spring after winter. Sometimes it just takes a little longer to get there than others. But just trust that God is in the details. So call on Him, ask Him for help, and He'll give you the blessing that you need at the right time when you need it. All right? That's my hope for you today as we talk about greatness within, right? To include, the Lord in part of that, okay? I wish you the best, and I hope this message reaches you doing well. Now go out there and unleash your greatness within.